Okay, I'm sorry it's dark, but it's about 4:50 in the morning, and I'm doing things a little differently today. So, when you're cutting or when you're losing weight and you're getting into that last percentage bits, you can understand it's actually quite difficult. Reason being is your body, if you keep eating less and moving more, it'll lose all the body fat and then you'll die. Simple. So towards the last bits, your body will be like, wake up, you're hungry, go get food. Wake up, go get food. Now, I'm not experiencing massive hunger, but the alertness and awakeness is definitely beginning to play a part. Plus, with all my sort of everything that's going on, I feel I'm very on and really just trying to do everything all at the same time. You know, managing what's going on with family, managing what's going on with ex-partner, not that there's anything to manage there anymore. I'm managing what I have to do with my business. I'm hiring other people as well. I am desperately trying to make sure that I'm still reading books every day. So there's just a lot going on. And with all that going on, I'm awake, basically. But I went to bed at like 9:30 p.m., 9:30, 10 p.m. So to be up at 4, that's not bad. I was tossing and turning probably from 3:30, but it's weird because it's dark and you're like, oh, I shouldn't get up, but here I am, I'm awake. So you see me before the gym. So, I don't know. I wake up with today I woke up I'm like so alone and I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person. I'm so like, yes. I'm motivated, yes. And I'm chasing it down and yes. And I miss her, or I miss her. I miss love. I miss falling asleep with somebody, but not with anybody. Do you know what I mean? I had a thought, be like, oh my God, maybe you're ready for love. And I was like, what are you talking about, Andrew? What? Stop. And it's just it's interesting. There was an article, and there's thousands of articles. They say people with love live longer, have better habits. Well, questionable better habits. But it makes sense. If you're loved, your soul and spirit feels nice. You get oxytocin, you get love, you get warmth. Your cortisol goes down, so you're calm. You're not as in fight or flight necessarily all the time, because you've got somebody that cares about you, somebody that's looking after you. Sort of, two heads are better than one. That's why you're here. Two heads are better than one. So, and I read that and I was like, yeah, I understand that. But this is not that section of my life at the moment. The section of my life is I have been aware to the things that I have put the relationship as the primary versus the relationship with myself as the primary. So therefore, I must continue to pull towards building the relationship with myself. I don't know if I've told you this before. So for me, it's scale my business to firstly allow heaps of staff to be able to be employed. I love employing single mothers, to be honest. It makes my heart warm. So a couple of things. Single mothers do it tough. That's step one. They do it really tough. Second of all, they're really organized, and to be able to give them a job where they can work from home any hours and still have their child as their priority, which means they look after their child and raise them. I think is a beautiful thing to do. So in scaling my businesses, which I don't share on here, it's not a business channel. I don't want to tell you how to make money. Like, to make money or to make businesses, you have to sort out this thing first anyway. So that's the biggest return on investment. So that's why I want to run that business, and then that business will be a resource to be able to funnel into the vision of singing and getting to a stadium. So, and for me, the rig was never about putting on heaps of muscle. It wasn't about, like, so I was called fat in school a lot. Like, I was extremely bullied for my whole life. So there's definitely an element of that there. I like a lean feel, but I think I'm past even the bullying or any of that as such. When I say I'm past, it's still in there. Like, if I'm 20 kilos overweight and somebody else is 20 kilos overweight, I'm very much well aware to how I feel in my body. Firstly, because I've been much leaner before, and when you're leaner, you feel healthier, you feel more energized. But I also feel pretty off. Like, I feel, like, I know I'm not treating my body good. Why would I feel good? So, but the rig for me has always, I've wanted to have my body to be an artistic visual representation of my calm, centered, disciplined mind. So I almost want to be a walking art form in the form of my physique, because it's something you can't fake. It's like, it's a painting you can copy. You know, you can buy shirts. By the way, how good is this shirt? You've been here since the start of this shirt find, and it's still paying off. But as I'm getting really lean, the oversized shirts, they're just not fitting as good. But who knows? When I introduce more food, I might fill out a little bit more. Not sure, but anyway, I love this shirt. But I always wanted my body to be an artistic expression of a visual representation of my artistic expression. I want my spirit to shine through my rig. And that is not too muscular, because too muscular, I'm not afraid of people. So people that usually like to put on a lot of size, they usually like, there's an artistic expression of I want to dominate, or I'm trying to run away from something. Too lean is like, I want to be like, I'm fragile, I'm delicate. I'm not delicate and I'm not fragile. So I'm strong. I'm definitely really strong, very strong. But I'm strong and extremely functional. So strong, functional, and I closer relate to like yoga, gymnast, but like that also, when push comes to shove, can move weight, if I need to turn it on, I can. So my body is a representation of, I want my body to be a representation of what my spirit feels like inside. And my spirit is, it's agile, it's dancey, so I wouldn't want size where I can't move. That's weird. But I also wouldn't want to be so flowy that if someone was like, okay, we need to lift a car now, and I'd be like, oh, but I can't lift cars. You know, not necessarily saying that you want to lift a car, but kind of. So, and maybe this is useful to you, like with weight and body and things, like how your vehicle, consider this your vehicle of your life, right? So I've had expensive cars, I've had cheap cars, I've had all kinds of cars. I've had cars with reverse doors. I've had low cars, high cars. What do you want your vehicle to feel like? What do you want, how do you want to move in your vehicle? So you can upgrade your car. Do you want a Ferrari? Do you want a G-Wagon? Do you want like a Land Cruiser? Do you want like a Hummer? Like, what do you want your vehicle to be? Because for a lot of people, you got to lose the weight because what? Because I'll be hotter, because I'll have a better sex life, because I'll have less anxiety, because I'll sleep better, because I'll feel less shit about myself. Okay, what about the good things? Like, what do you want your body and your vehicle to feel like, to represent you in life and be that way. So, and obviously I want it to be an artistic expression because I also believe that, you know, mix that with singing put together. If we want to get that to the top leagues and literally vibrate the whole planet, I want the visual already to be extremely artistic, then the audio to be moving emotionally, and then subliminally and vibrationally we raise the vibe of the planet. I wrote it out yesterday again. It was like, raise the vibe. My purpose is to raise the vibration of the planet to one of empowerment and higher self-esteem and to have more freedom. So I want people to feel more free to be themselves, feel better about themselves, and in generally be empowered to do so. And I want to do that through music. And here as well. So that's the 4:30 a.m. thoughts as it's getting lighter, you know. Coffee on an empty stomach is not my favorite. I have a bit of creatine and BCAAs beforehand, but caffeine on an empty stomach just gives me a little anxiety or something. Not anxiety, yeah, well, it does a little bit, so it's not good for you. Don't do this. Not good for stomach lining and stuff. I try and have a bunch of water to kind of dilute it a little bit, but with the creatine, but I'm not sure if it does much. I haven't had a hug in a long time. I haven't had a hug in a very long time. Well, a man hugged me. That was nice. He saw that I needed a hug. Good guy. And he came around and he gave me a hug. I mean, he didn't come around here, but like, it was at the gym. Like another guy which really sees spirits and is really present and is like, when sees spirits, like can see what your core needs and has the courage to just give it to you, which is beautiful. You know, a really nice human. But I miss that. I miss that, but till then I'm gonna be hugging myself, really. So that's there. I might be traveling down to Melbourne. Might be not confirmed in 5 or 6 days. Melbourne, Australia, that is, for family, basically to support my family for potentially 2 weeks. And it's interesting that it's interesting to understand where my priorities are. Like, I've got all this stuff going on, and then family, I was like, I'd love to be able to help if I can help. You know, they've put in so much into me, and I obviously love them at an instinctual core. As a human being, it's impossible not to love, you know, your parental. That's why we have so much muck with parents and kids, because we love them, but there's been things that have gone on and people are like, do you not love me? Do you hate me? Why are you doing that? So as I'm speaking this, I'm like getting conscious. I'm like, I don't sound as on. I don't sound as clear. It was 4:30, so you want the raw, unadulterated Andrew, then this is it. Oh, I just want to go to bed already again. This is weird. This coffee, the pod coffee, I don't know if you know the pod coffees. I don't think they're good for us. I mean, caffeine in general is not great, but the pod coffees, I think they're just garbage. Like, something about them. Firstly, they make me tired. Second of all, they make me a little more edgy than sometimes a stronger coffee that's been brewed properly. And yeah, I don't think they're good. I have them as sort of emergencies because it's so early that the gym's coffee place isn't open. So I will do this, then I'll go to the gym, then I'll probably chill out and have a proper coffee there, maybe. That's like a double coffee, but like, whatever, we'll send it today. And yeah, man, yeah. You know what? You know what? It's okay. It's okay. Life is okay. I'm gonna raise the vibe. I'm gonna raise the vibration. It's interesting. What we speak is what we create. What we speak is what we create. So if I speak into, I'm gonna feel. If I speak of empowerment, let's go. Let's go. I can do this. It's gonna be good. Let's go. I begin to. My whole body begins to vibrate and feel that. I can feel the energy. I can bring the energy. Like 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right. And you can do that all with your mind, but a lot of people need to do like an ice bath. They're like, I need to do an ice bath to feel that, and that's cool, but I think you want to get to a place where you mindfully, yourself, with your mind, can generate an energy. Again, I have all this social media, and I don't scroll social media. It's like social media knows I don't scroll it. So every time I open it, it has one shot at hooking me with one video, and it hits me with David Goggins. And David Goggins, and it's like one of those short clips, and the thing it says, it goes, what is it? It's like, you just got to have an unlimited of fuck yous. It's like unlimited fuck yous. And it's like, it's not depending on somebody or to you, it's just, you've got to have an unlimited amount of fuck yous. And it is, man, yesterday I was having a rest day. I still did 2 hours of movement, but rest day, and I was like, listen, been on lowish calories, try and up your calories, right? And we have 2 healthy protein bars. They're as healthy as possible. They've got no artificial stuff, no, like I had a look, there's a gram of sugar in there. And I was like, have it, you need more calories, and then have another higher trout, have more calories. And then I was walking, and that reel came into my head, and I was like, you've got an unlimited amount of fuck yous. And I was like, fuck you. So I just went and got beef instead, and just had beef. I was like, why protein bars? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's garbage food. Doesn't matter if there's only 1% garbage. Why? Like, that's not a good artistic expression. Like, why? Why do that? Why? I obviously felt better by not doing it. Like, better as in I didn't put crap in my body. So, happy birthday. So, an unlimited amount of fuck yous. So, you know, Andrew, you want a hug, you miss her, you want love, you just want to be held, you just want to cuddle, you just want to fuck you, Andrew, let's fucking go, fuck you. Do you deserve it yet? No. Well, you do, but have you completed your things that you need to complete? Oh, so your vision doesn't matter now. Oh yeah, let's just go hug someone instead. Yep, that's really gonna get that vision done. Yep, that vision, yeah, amazing. Yeah. No, we all need a chill time. We all need to relax. We all need to, what is it? We all need some balance, and yes, some balance could probably help, but we got things to do. We've got things to do. Life doesn't move, and it's chaos, and I mean, life moves and it's chaos. You've been hugging for the last 2 years. I'm speaking to myself. I'm not speaking to anybody, by the way. There's nobody there. There's nobody there. My wine fridge. You know what? I should give you I don't drink wine. I will give you a house tour. I realize there's house tours, and we're gonna start like a little later. Part of the vision is to film these videos in random places, like in the middle of a street, sit down and just have a chat. So we will move towards that, just not yet. So I know you've seen this house a lot now. So sorry that you just have to watch my face and get this visual, but here we are. All right. The crazy thing is, that right now I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna be moving weight. Like, whoa. It's gonna be like a session. And right now I'm like, calm, relax, like, yeah, okay. I could just lie down for a little bit, it's time to move some weight, Andrew, let's go. So, which is cool because we're entering those last sections where the body's like, no, chill, relax, lie down. And I gotta go, oh yeah? Oh yeah? You wanna lie down and chill? Buddy, we have somewhere to be. You can't lie down and chill. So, nearly done, ladies and gents. I don't know if you can see that, hopefully. If I spill it, whatever. I won't spill it, but here we are. Life is interesting. It's interesting waking up so early in the morning where there's just so much stillness. No one's awake, nothing's going on, and you're blank, you're just with your own thoughts, and you literally, from beginning, begin to generate who I'm going to be for the day, begin to be the person who I'm going to be for the day. You know, after this I'm going to put on my clothes and then I'm going to choose a soundtrack and we're going to step out the door and we're just going to seize the day. That's how it's going to be. All right. Coffee done. Pod coffee, no good. Like, obviously, it's pods, boiling water, sent through plastic that's made as cheaply as humanly possible. Great. We're going to get rid of that. I'll be re-looking at my caffeine intake in total. There was a period of time in the last 2 years which was phenomenal, where I got rid of caffeine completely. And what I did is I did a green tea with breakfast. It was like eggs, avocado, and salmon. Sometimes I'd allow myself bacon. At the time I was really unhealthy. Like I was losing weight. I was in a really bad place. I was really unhealthy. So I allowed myself bacon occasionally. Not great, but green tea, it made a difference. Caffeine in general is just a much higher anxious stimulus, and it's no good. Guys, have a beautiful day. Thanks for waking up with me this morning, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.